Interview is a common matter for those people who seek a new job or want to switch from their current job to better and another one. Interview is not only a common matter for job seekers people, but also it is a familiar thing to the company who arrange it to hire people. Simply, a job interview can be defined as a conversation between a job applicant and a representative of the hiring company who evaluates the competence of the applicant and make a final decision about whether the applicant should be hired or not. Actually, an interview is a process of mutual negotiations between the representative and the applicant. The representatives of an employee hiring company who take the interview of the applicants are known as interviewees. The number of interviewees in an interview board is not specified. Sometimes one interviewee presents on the board and sometimes a group of interviewees assesses the applicants. The presence of how many interviewees in the interview board is depend on the terms and conditions of the company along with the context of a job. One of the common scenes of an interview is the interviewees are sitting across a large desk and the candidate sits on the opposite side of the desk in front of them. The interviewees take notes on every answer given by the candidate, which ultimately determines who is going to get the job. Generally, there are two types of interviews that are most popular among the companies. One of them is called a structured interview and another one is called an unstructured interview. Recently, most of the companies have designed an interview consisting of both structured and unstructured types. Firstly, in the structured type of interview, applicants are asked a predetermined list of questions in a specified order. Written examination for a job is one of the best examples of this type of interview. This is the most accurate way to determine the theoretical knowledge of the applicants. Secondly, in the unstructured type of interview, applicants are invited to have a freewheeling discussion with the interviewees. Attending Viva for a job is one of the best examples of this type of interview. At present times, companies are intended to take unstructured interviews more and more. Usually, a structured interview is a favorite type of the applicants as they do not have to face any direct conversation with the interviewees. Particularly, the applicants who are afraid of facing an unstructured interview like the structured interview very much. Oppositely, unstructured interview becomes famous among the employee hiring companies as the interviewees can interact with the applicants directly and it helps them to examine the qualities of the applicants such as present wit, communication skill, knowledge of situation tackling, etc. Apart from structured and unstructured interviews, there is an initial interview approach known as telephone interview which is getting popularity day by day, especially when the applicants live far from the employer. Then video conference over the telephone uses to save the time and cost for both sides. Two documents play the most significant role in a complete interview process, which are a CV and an appointment letter. Initially, CV is the starting part from the candidate side to claim a job, which helps the employer to arrange an interview after examining the dropped CV carefully. Finally, when an applicant is selected for the desired job, then an appointment letter is issued on a company letterhead. This letter is the ending part of the interview process from the company side, which is given to the selected candidate by mentioning the date of joining, designation, and salary, etc. Literally, an interview is the first step to compete for an applied job as well as to achieve all the career goals gradually. As interviews are one of the most popularly used devices for employee selection, all applicants should prepare properly by making themselves skilled and fit as per the policy of the hiring company. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Assalamu alaikum.